Hey guys, Mark here, and I just wanted to do a little video about books on the fragrance industry. As you know me more and more, I basically do everything in overdrive. Fragrances, music, basically anything. Books, I love to read. I travel a lot, so a good thing to spend some time on is reading. And last year in 2009, I acquired a few books on the perfume industry. I didn't really think there was some out there. I was looking and I finally found some, so I'm just going to share you what I have. If you have others that I don't have here, comment below, or any books that you recommend for me to read, let me know. I'm an avid reader. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is Perfumes the Guide by Luca Turin and Tanya Sanchez. Now these two, I'm just going to show you the picture of these two, and what they do is basically they critic perfumes and fragrances. There's men and women's fragrances in here, so they're really more critics than reviewers, like myself. So they critic things way worse than what I have. And they go on a 5-star. They kind of do like a little blurb for each fragrance. They just put in the title. They give it 1 out of 5 stars, and then they just write a little bit something about the fragrance itself. It's definitely interesting. If I'm looking at new fragrances, I just take a peek and see what they think. It's not like a reading book. It's more like a book that you go and just check out once in a while, just to see what they rate on the ones I bought or the ones I'm looking at. It's definitely an interesting read if you're into fragrances. Especially if you're going to buy bulk fragrances. I definitely just have this on my nightstand and just take a look and see what I'm looking at. And especially when I'm looking at $300 niche fragrances and they give it a 1 star, I kind of go, oh, maybe I shouldn't be buying this. So Perfume the Guide, it's a good one. And you take their advice like a grain of salt. It's not a big deal. Next one is a Chandler Burr book. It's called The Perfect Scent. And I'm just going to show you the picture of the man himself, Chandler Burr. He's a New York Times critic for fragrances. This one was really interesting because he follows one of my favorite perfumiers, Jean-Claude Ellena from Hermès, the guy that did Terre d'Hermès. This book shows the background on how he made Un Jardin sur le Nil. So definitely an interesting read. That's what made me buy that bottle, is this book. I definitely know the ins and outs of that fragrance just because of this book. How it was made, how Hermès said no, yes, go back and try some more, Jean-Claude, and tweak it a little bit. So it was really interesting. He was in Paris for this. He followed them, Chandler Burr did. And he was also in New York with Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely with the Coty team. So definitely, I would recommend this book, especially if you're looking for the Hermès fragrance. Read this, and it'll make you fall in love with Un Jardin sur le Nil. And last but not least, this is a book I haven't read yet, The Secret of Scent, also by Luca Turin. And this is basically how he's explaining scent, basically. So we'll see what this one brings in. I'm not too sure if it's based on the fragrance industry. I haven't read it yet, so I'll definitely give you guys a review after I've read this. I'm going to read it next month. So another book on scent. I'm really interested in scent and how, basically you can remember just by scent something that happened 20 years ago or something. It's quite crazy. So definitely interested in the science of scent. So guys, that's my little book collection for fragrances. If you have any other, just let me know. I know Chandler Burr has a couple more that I have to purchase, but if it's different authors, let me know. And any other books from another genre, maybe some classics or something, let me know. I'm huge into books. So just let me know. Thanks guys for watching.